Hi, I'm Tori Slade, and welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, and the beautiful Roper Theater on the campus of Tidewater Community College. Once upon a time, crowds would come together at venues like this, and perfect strangers would sit or stand shoulder to shoulder and enjoy their favorite entertainers. The light at the end of the tunnel is getting bigger, and we'll enjoy those days again. But in the meantime, tonight, let's do as we've grown accustomed to and grab our phones, pull up a seat in front of the computer screen, and enjoy this virtual experience. The Virtual Student Center, in partnership with the Music and Theater Departments of Tidewater Community College, present Caged Birds Sing, Voices from the Quarantine.
Daddy never knew that you were on your way. He had other ladies and other tunes to play. When he up and left me, I just stopped and ran. Only thing in my head, you are your daddy's son. Couldn't hear no music, couldn't see no light. Mama, she was frightened, crazy from the fright. Tears without no comfort, screams without no sound. Only darkness and pain, the anger and pain, the blood and the pain. I buried my heart in the ground, in the ground. When I buried you in the ground. Daddy played piano, Daddy's playing still. Mama can't forget him, don't suppose I will. God has no excuses, I have only one. You have your daddy's hands. Forgive me, you are your daddy's son. Thank you very much.
We appreciate you agreeing to come and perform for us.
Man, it's my pleasure.
So tell us a little bit about the songs you're going to perform.
They're both original songs. They're actually both released on Spotify and Apple Music. That's about it.
Okay. How long have you been writing and playing?
Man, I've been writing since I picked up the guitar. I was like 13 years old, so like almost 30 years.
Wow.
It doesn't mean I'm good, but I have been doing it that long.
Well, I have witnesses that say otherwise. So.
All right.
Like I said, I'm very excited to see you play. Who's performing with you?
I have on bass Robert Wilkins. He's the guy that you know that got us into this thing, and on drums James Dale, on guitar Bernie Lee, and on vocals MC Tosi, along with myself.
Okay. How have you been performing a lot during the quarantine? Or?
I have not. Barely anything at all, but I mean, for the last 20 years, I've been performing almost every night of the week. So it's not to downplay COVID, but it's been okay for me in that sense that it's given me a break.
Okay. Like that perspective.
My wife has been very happy this past year, but it's actually allowed me to get back into producing and writing and just practicing. When you're playing every night, it's hard to do any practicing because your fingers and your voice are beat up, and then you got to go to another gig.
Right.
So in a lot of ways, I lost all my gigs, but I found my music.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to bring to the stage one of the 757's finest. So go ahead and put some hand claps in the chat, in the comments, and welcome Jesse Chung to the stage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Conversation move from right to left. Everybody trying to do what's best. Conversation move from left to right. Everybody trying to do what's right. As everybody thinks they see the light. They get the picture, but it's black and white. So everybody picks a side to fight. But everybody's wrong if everybody's right. The broadcast is just a test. You got your mind, but it's under arrest. See the signs of the times, but can't see the context. Your eyes are blind, you might as well be deaf. You want to listen, cover your ears. Got superstition feeding your fears. Many are slick and do tricks with their tongue. They claim a victory when nobody's won. Conversation moving right to left. Everybody trying to do what's best. Conversation moving left to right. Everybody trying to do what's right. Make love, not war tonight. Everybody got to stop their fighting. Don't get frightened, get enlightened. Read the writing, the news is getting tightened. The broadcast keeps your mind depressed. They nail you down with the negative press. You do your best not to be obsessed, but you can rest cause you're stressed and don't know what's next. If you want to see, cover your eyes. 360 degrees, it's a circle of life. We sit and watch with serpents and men. Watch how they smile, steal with a pen. Tell you it's over before it begins. Claiming a victory when nobody wins. Claiming a victory when nobody wins. Oh, no. So children be simple, children be wise. Some claim to be angels, it's false advertising. A dark cloud is coming over the horizon. The signs of the times, don't be surprised by the rising. Conversation moving right to left. Everybody trying to do what's best. Conversation moving left to right. Everybody trying to do what's right. lonely. Her moving perfect poetry. Say, baby, come down to me. I say, come down, baby, down to the earth. I say, come down, child, I will take away your hurt. Oh, my pretty baby, yeah, you daughter of the wind. Oh, I say, come down again. Through the night, she moves so sweetly. Flowers bloom in the morning glory. Face of all the angels and me. Say, baby, come down to me. I say, come down, baby, down to the earth. I say, come down, child, I will take away your hurt. Oh, my pretty baby, you daughter of the way. Oh, I say, come down again. I say, come down, baby, down to the earth. I say, come down, child, I will take away your hurt. Oh, my pretty baby, oh, you daughter of the way. Oh, I say, come down again.
trust. So many lies been told, and I've had enough. My aching saved my love for you, but it all fell through. And now I feel alone, sometimes stuck in my head all night. Just wish you were here by my side, but I'm here alone.
So tell us, how long have you been singing and performing?
It seems like forever, but I can honestly say for the past 15 years for me, my life has been dedicated to being a creative, being an artist, being a singer. Of course, I'm a part of the amazing Fuzz Band, and that opened so many doors for me. And on my solo journey, I just feel like I'm at a place of freedom where I really want to see things that I've never done before. It seems like I'm always challenging myself, and that's what I love about being an artist. There's no limits, there's no boundaries. You can go as far as you want to go.
Cool. And even outside of music, I know you do some amazing things in the community and just sending out positive messages to youth. And I just want to give you a second to talk about that. Your anti-bullying platform, just a few words.
Well, shout out to Parents Against Bullying. I'm the creative director for Parents Against Bullying, and from that, it showed me another world. And then, unfortunately, in my personal band, I lost a member to suicide. So I started something called Love Over Hate, showing ways for people to love themselves, to understand that the world, it can be very judgmental, but you don't have to judge yourself. You can love yourself. And from that, I went to different schools and colleges and doing workshops, encouraging on mental health. I believe on building bridges instead of ditches. And then, of course, I have a new platform, which is called That's on That TV, live on IG. And I get to talk to people that I think are world changers, controlling the narrative of their life and doing it their way by building bridges instead of ditches. So I'm constantly trying to find ways to show people it's okay to not be okay, because we're really not perfect, and that makes us perfect. It makes us human.
We are excited and looking forward to your performance. Can you tell us about the songs that you're going to do?
Okay, so funny, the word okay. The song is called That's Okay, and it came from actually people not making me feel the best me. It was a poem. You don't like me, that's okay. I'm not worried about it anyway. I look in the mirror and I love what I see. It really is for someone that has that low self-esteem, but they know that they're gifted. They know that they have a purpose, and you're like, it's okay if you don't like me, because I'm okay, because I like me. And so that's what that song's about. And Warrior is dedicated to my father. He has been dealing with 4 different types of cancers. He has been a soldier. He's been a person of strength, but it's also Warrior for the people that are the good folks. Because, always the good people don't get the light shined on them. They don't get the accolades because they're not looking for praise. But, I'm reminded, stay the warrior. I have a video for it. It's really, really good. And it just shows my faith. It shows who I am. And I love both of those songs. And I felt like they would be fitting as far as like the performance. And then I'm accompanied by Luce, who is dope. So I'm excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never had a chance to see our next performer perform, you're in for a treat. He is an entertainer, a creative. Please welcome Cabana Black.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. My black is legendary. My black is powerful. My black is wonderful. My black is brave. My black is strong. My black is phenomenal. My black is undeniable, and my last name is Black, B-L-A-Q. Cabana Black. So, you know what? Let's get into this thing. Come on. Check this out. You don't like me and that's okay. I'm not worried about you anyway. I'm cool with me. I look in the mirror and I love what I see. I walk with my head held high, let my nose touch the sky. I'll never look down, never look down. Push up to the top, keep on pushing, never stop. Nobody gonna stop my shine. Nobody gonna beat this grind. Push up to the top, keep on pushing, never stop. I'll never look down. I'll never look down. That's okay, okay, okay. That's okay, okay, okay. That's okay, okay, okay. That's okay. Break it down one time. You don't like me and that's okay. I'm not worried about you anyway. I'm cool with me. Look in the mirror and I love what I see. I walk with my head held high, let my nose touch the sky. I'll never look down. No, never look down. Push up to the top. Keep on pushing, never stop. Nobody gonna stop my shine. Nobody's gonna beat this grind, grind, grind. Push up to the top. Keep on pushing, never stop. I'll never look down. I'll never look down. That's okay, okay, okay. That's okay, okay, okay. That's okay, okay, okay. I'll never look. I'll never look, 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 look down. If you're going through something, realize even in this time of struggle and suffering and hurting, you don't have to look down. Keep on looking up. Keep on pushing up. And realize that dreams are still possible. You are a warrior. Fight the good fight of faith. Don't give up. Don't give in. This is your season. People been talking about you being a fool. People been pushing on you to do what you don't want to do. People been jealous of you outshine in the sun. But what they don't know, you're a warrior and the victory is won. God said in his word, warrior, keep on fighting, warrior. Keep on believing, warrior. Keep on praying, stand up, let your voice be heard, warrior. Keep on fighting, warrior. Keep on believing, warrior, warrior. People been trying to stop you by making you the fool. People been pushing on you to do what you don't want to do. People been lying on you 'cause they want you to fail. But what they don't know, you're a warrior and the victory is won. God said in his word, warrior, keep on fighting, warrior. Keep on believing, warrior. Keep on praying, stand up, let your voice be heard, warrior. Keep on fighting, warrior. Keep on believing, stand up, stand up, stand up, warrior. Keep on fighting, warrior. Keep on believing, warrior. Keep on praying, stand up, let your voice be heard, warrior. Keep on fighting, warrior. Keep on believing and stand up because you got power. You've got power. Stand up and spread the word. Stand up and spread the word. You got power. Stand up and spread the word. Stand up and spread the word. You got power. Stand up and spread the word. Stand up and spread the word. You got power to stand up, stand up and spread the word. Thank you so much.
Oh, pirates, yes, they were bad. Sold out to the merchant ships.
some say it's just a part of it. You've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing the songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. The start of them can't stop the time. So long shall they kill our prophets, while we stand aside and alone. Yes, some say it's just a part of it. Got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing the songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption songs, all I ever had. Redemption songs, songs of freedom, songs of freedom.
All right, so Miss Rita, it is so great to meet you.
Likewise.
And you're no stranger to TCC. You have done different programs for us before, most recently the African Heat Zumba dancing class. But you're going to show us a different side of you this time, and I'm so excited about it. So can you tell us a little bit about your background as a singer?
I do remember when I was actually, I think I was either 4 or 6 years old. I won my first singing competition in my hometown of Accra, Ghana.
Okay.
And yeah, and then the dancing followed very quickly after that. So I remember in class 1, which is first grade here, I was part of our school traditional dance troupe. So it seems like I've always done both. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, I've always sung. We immigrated to this country when I was almost 9. And I always thought that I'd become a doctor. Even though I always sang, I never really considered it as a career choice. Because the way I was raised and the way my parents raised us, being so poor in Ghana, and then coming here, we were so focused on education. Get as much education as you can so you can make as much money as you can so you can take it back home and help your family.
Wow.
I went to UVA on a full academic scholarship. I was pre-med, and it wasn't until I had competed to win free voice scholarships, and in my second semester of my first year, I was struggling. I couldn't even talk. And my voice teacher said, I know I haven't done this to you because I know you've never had voice lessons. What you're experiencing is not my fault. I refuse to teach you until you've gone to see an ENT, an ear, nose, and throat specialist. So I went there. I was sitting in the waiting room. They called me in. The doctor took one look at me and he said, oh my God, how are you still alive? How are you still walking? I was 18 years old.
Wow.
Second semester of first year of college. My eyes, it's called exophthalmos, had popped out. I had a goiter so big, I still don't know how I missed it. My resting pulse was 133. I was eating and losing weight. I was hot when there was snow outside. To make a long story short, I had Graves' disease, which is hyperthyroidism. And because the thyroid, which I no longer have, the thyroid gland had become so huge that it threatened to pretty much strangle my vocal cords. So that's why I was hoarse and I couldn't sing. And they did not want to do surgery because it was way too advanced. And so I swallowed one pill, radioactive iodine, and I became, and I'm still radioactive because you still have a half-life. And it was in that experience, having to go to the hospital, getting treatments, working with doctors and nurses, that I realized, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a doctor. So then the next question was, well, what am I going to do? So I just fell back on what I was always comfortable doing, which was singing and performing. And that took over my life.
You may remember her from African Heat, the sessions that we had here at TCC. I want to introduce to you Ms. Rita Cohen.
myself feel it, then I can go and move on just like I already should've. Why am I here sitting on the floor of my bedroom, wondering if we could have been something more than what you said we could? Why am I here sitting on the floor of my bedroom, wondering if you meant anything you said? Oh, I wish you would, no, I wish you wouldn't. I hear you like this new girl, but her name sounds just like mine. And if she's anything just like me, she's gonna get tired of your lies. I know that you don't care, but I started seeing this new guy. You always said you wanna see me happy, but I hope you're dying on the inside. I can embrace the sadness, let myself feel it, then I can go and move on just like I already should've. Why am I here sitting on the floor of my bedroom, wondering if we could have been something more than what you said we could? Why am I here sitting on the floor of my bedroom, wondering if you meant anything you said? Oh, I wish you would, no, I wish you wouldn't. I meet a million different people, see a million different places. I shouldn't care about you anymore, and I never even should have in the first place. I can embrace the sadness, let myself feel it, then I can go and move on just like I already should've. Why am I here sitting on the floor of my bedroom, wondering if we could have been something more than what you said we could? I'm here sitting on the floor of my bedroom, wondering if you meant anything you said. Oh, I wish you would, no, I wish you wouldn't.
There's no better time than now to consider enrolling at Tidewater Community College. Whether you're on the road to continued education or on the fast track to the workforce, TCC has the programs to start you down the pathway to success. Registration is now open for summer and fall of 2021. Visit tcc.edu to get started on your journey. Tidewater Community College. From here, go anywhere. And now, back to our program.
You already know who it is. Yeah. Yo, my heart just skipped a beat. I just love you tremendously. A lovely sight to see. You're my therapist mentally. I be waiting by the phone for the call. Forget those who treat you like a doll. They just wanna try and make you fall. I love seeing you walk through the halls. Lovely and beautiful eyes, they attract me. You stay looking right, sweet thing. I love it when you look back at me. You never kill my vibe.
I love your looks, how you like it. It's all about you, girl. Baby, you're looking so stylish, fulfilling my dream world. Me and you, baby, baby. Me and you, all night long. Me and you, baby, baby. Me and you, all night long.
Girl, you ain't capping with that lipstick. Let me try the flavor through a kiss. Please pinch me if I'm dreaming. Yo, let me take a look at my number one wish. A wish that eventually came true. Getting butterflies when we just hold hands. Every day I am in the same mood, experiencing my kind of romance. I have to admit, you're my kind of tenderoni. I can just listen to everything you've told me. There is just something that is mind-blowing. Baby, I don't want you to ever stop glowing.
I love your looks, how you like it. It's all about you, girl. Baby, you're looking so stylish. Fulfilling my dream world. Me and you, baby, baby. Me and you, all night long. Me and you, baby, baby. Me and you, all night long. You turn me on, forever in love. I always got something worth to say to make you smile every day. Yeah. I love your looks, how you like it. It's all about you, girl. Baby, you're looking so stylish. Fulfilling my dream world. I love your looks, how you like it. It's all about you, girl. Baby, you're looking so stylish. Fulfilling my dream world. Me and you, baby, baby. Me and you, all night long. Me and you, baby, baby. Me and you, all night long. You turn me on, forever in love. I always got something worth to say to make you smile every day.
How long have you been playing? And what inspired you to play steel drums?
I was actually introduced to it when I was about 12 years old. We had a program called the Urban Arts Center that was based in Portsmouth, and it was started by some Trinidadians back in like the 90s, and the program continued, but it was basically a steel drum band that specialized in teaching steel drums as well as African drums and African dance. So that was my first introduction to it. So at that point, I wasn't quite like a musician, but I was a pretty good player. And once I got older, I moved to DC and joined another band and just started working on my skills and whatnot. So because I just always had a love for it once I was introduced to it.
Okay, cool. How has COVID affected you being able to play?
But especially when we first got on lockdown, like March of last year. Of course, because I'm used to my my May, June, and July being super busy, but my whole month of April and May was just canceled because obviously everyone had to cancel their events. So at first it was uncomfortable. It was like, well, what were we supposed to do? And then my fallback, oftentimes when gigs are slow, I work for Carnival Cruise Lines as a performer, but obviously the cruise lines were shut down as well. So we really just had to learn how to adjust and pivot. So fortunately around June, things started picking up a little bit for me because I'm heavy on Instagram, just kind of promoting myself and whatnot. So people were having like their little small mini parties, and I was doing that, to keep going.
That's cool, because I was thinking, I was like, with people not being able to travel, why not bring the islands to them and get that vibe and that feel if you can't go anywhere. So that's cool. So you mentioned Instagram. How can our viewers follow you?
Instagram and Facebook, actually. It's Miss Drums, and that's ms.drumz. So it's Miss Drums with a Z at the end.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to share with our viewers?
That's about it. I also teach steel drum classes in Portsmouth.
Okay.
Right now I'm working with teenagers, but it's actually open to all. And it's going to be in Portsmouth. I have a new location coming soon, but if you follow me on Instagram or any type of social media platform, I have more information about that. But it's a lot of fun, and basically anybody is welcome. I would say ages 10 and up, but it doesn't matter how old you are. I have something for you.
Get ready for some island vibes and some feel-good music as we have Miss Drums playing the steel pan.
Yeah, turn me up, bro.
Evening, Dr. O'Hara, I'm glad you could make it. I know, it's frustrating getting to Midtown at this type of day. The uptown in R is a pain. Not to mention the rain. But thank you for coming, sir. I've got something to say. I'm allergic to cats. That's part of the reason I asked to have dinner with you. I'm allergic to cats. I know, it's hardly a life-threatening medical hullabaloo. But you see, when I was born, they expected me later, so I spent 2 months in an incubator. Ever since that, I just can't be near cats. I can tell by your smirk. You think this is silly and borderline phobic, perhaps. But this innocent quirk could cause such a violent reaction my lungs could collapse. So bear with me, sir, this is nothing sordid. Your patience, I promise, will be rewarded. I'm really not bats, just allergic to cats. Julie loves cats. As you know, they're a passion and joy. She knits them wool sweaters and crochets them hats. For their birthdays, she sews them their own special toy. There's Meowser, Miss Mew, Cookie Puss, Alexander. Her couch is a playground of pee and dander. So I cough and I wheeze, pop a fistful of Claritin D's, try to hide me before anyone sees. I'm allergic to cats. For over a year, I've hidden from Julie each anaphylactic display. 'Cause she's such a dear. If she knew how cats made me suffer, she'd give them away. But she is my world, I live for her truly. Julie loves cats, and I love Julie. So she tickles her toes, and I smiles by throw sorts of clothes, but I vow that she'll never suppose I'm allergic to cats. Well, Dr. O'Hara, I fear that I've buried the headline. The point of this story is murky, I have to concede. I thought that I've shown you tonight I love your daughter with all of my might. So humbly I stand, asking you for her marital hand. Wedded life would be blissful and grand. With Julie and Meowser, Miss Mew, Cookie Puss, Alexander, the Dander, the Pea, and me.
Our next and final guest of the night is known for being a rocker and the lead singer for Bennett Wells and The Relief. They are based in Virginia Beach, but have amassed a national following, playing on some of the biggest stages, under some of the brightest lights, and in front of some huge audiences. Their music can be found on all of the major platforms, and in a moment, in front of the empty seats of the Roper Theater, Bennett will show us the range of his artistry and treat us to a dynamic performance armed with just an incredible voice and an acoustic guitar. But before we conclude, I'd like to say on behalf of Tidewater Community College and the Virtual Student Center, thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this presentation. Thanks so much to all of our student performers who submitted videos, and thank you to the amazing guest artists who were a part of this event. Thanks to the staff and crew from Tidewater Community College who helped to produce the event. And before I leave you, I just want to leave you with this one thought. As we leave the wreckage of COVID-19, I want to echo the words of one of our student performers. Even when you feel alone, you're not alone. We're in this together. Good night.
The moment you arrived, you opened up my eyes. You calmed me down, you took me by surprise. Then you came barreling down the aisle like a meteor style, and you filled my heart with grace. It took every ounce of strength I had to keep the tears from flowing and walking down my face. If I have you by my side, I'll always be the lucky one. With every passing year, I'll hold you closer, dear. I'll care for you and I'll celebrate you every day. And if there's trouble at the door, waves are crashing in the storm, then we can dance to this song barefoot in the rain. I give you everything I am and all I hope to be from the day you take my name. Just have you by my side, I'll always be the lucky one. Ooh, ooh. If there's trouble at the door, waves are crashing in the storm, we can dance to this song barefoot in the rain. I give you everything I am and all I hope to be from the day you take my name. If I have you by my side, I'll always be the lucky one. Just to have you by my side, I'll always be the lucky one. I'll admit that I'm ashamed, that it feels like the end of the world when you're gone. Though I hardly know you, I'm getting wound up tightly in your mystery. I'll admit that I'm afraid it'll all be over before it even begins. You put me to the test and my heart is a mess. Yeah, I'm trying to figure you out. I wish you were my lover, girl. You make me see in color I'm green. You make me feel green. You make me feel green. that I'm a passionate man, that I make no apologies. So if I overwhelm you, you get caught up, baby, then it seems to me all these games we like to play, they make things more complicated than they're supposed to be. You put me to the test and my heart is a mess. Yeah, I'm trying to figure you out. Wish you were my lover, girl. You make me see in color I'm green. You make me feel 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 green. There's a song inside my heart just stirring in the deep. There's a ghost at the edge of my bed tugging on my feet. There's a big old world out there that I have yet to see. Visions of frosted fields and miles of frozen seas, and the waves wiser than me. And I'm falling fast asleep. There's a terror in my bones that I'm growing old with rage. I don't want to be the lion roaring in this cage. Late at night, these little hours are slow and all the same, waiting on the sun to come, peeking through the shades. Will a new day come for me? And I'm falling fast asleep. And there's nowhere left to go. And there's nowhere left to go. And there's nowhere left to go. Nowhere left to go.